watching Royal Nation TV.
Now you're watching Royal Nation TV. This is your boy Max. Get money, stay fresh. Thanks to my boy Dua for making this happen. Royal Nation TV, we on, baby. Check us out.
What up, world? This is Prince Dua, aka the Melanated King, and you're watching Royal Nation TV. And I got, by honorable mention, I got a great guy over here by the name of Max. He's an entrepreneur. This is our segment where we do minority entrepreneurs, and I want to introduce him. He has a few businesses, but this spot we're at right now is called Lux Tavern. So I want to introduce to y'all my man, Max. What's going on with you, brother?
I'm good, Dua. What's up, man?
Man, so much, man. Glad to have you on Royal Nation, man.
Same here, man. Appreciate you for having me.
Man, no problem. I wanted to bring you on here because, man, I've been noticing everything you've been doing, man, and stuff you've been doing for the community. Like today, you got a toy drive that's happening right
Absolutely.
now. Christmas toy drive for the baby kids, baby, and I'm loving it, man.
I appreciate it to be part of it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, most definitely, most definitely. But I know it's a lot of things that you've been through, a lot of accomplishments you've done, and I wanted to kind of, you share that with the world, man, because there's probably somebody out there, some young entrepreneur, some eager little person, male or female, that wants to walk in those shoes, that maybe want to own an establishment or do something. And I want to know, man, who is Max and what brought Max to becoming an entrepreneur?
Man, Max is just a regular guy, man, but just been putting a whole lot of work. Since I remember, man, I've been just working and being loyal to everybody that who touch with me, you know what I mean, that who trying to do something. I'm just a person, you know what I mean, that I'm not better than nobody, but one thing I know that I put in my work.
Yeah, and so you came to this country, I guess most people don't know, but you were a refugee. You were brought to this country by the UN, right? With a social security number. So, I mean, how did that happen? Are you CIA or something?
Yeah, man. Not like that, but I appreciate United States for giving me the opportunity to me being here. That's a win-win part, and I appreciate that, man. And I'm here to win.
Nice, man. So, how old were you when you came to the country?
I was 13 years old when I got here to this country, man.
Wow, man, you were young.
I was young. Young with a whole lot of dreams, you know.
So, how did you get into the whole like Lux Tavern, owning a bar and wanting to expand it in other venues?
Well, the thing about this industry, man, I never thought that actually I was going to have such a business like that. But me working hard and realizing that what I want to do with my life, and after achieving good goals in my life, so I was like, why not? Let me go do something that I will enjoy doing, you know, not just work, you know, work and have fun, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm super blessed, man.
So your story is a little bit different because you worked for a cell phone company, right?
Yeah, that's
like
right.
Boost Mobile or Cricket or something like that?
I worked with Cricket and then with Metro PCS and a little bit time with Boost as well.
Wow. And how old were you when you did that?
I started with Cricket at age of 18 years old. And before that, I was passing flyers for these companies. And then I made my way as a salesman and then slowly store manager. But it was blessing, man, that they gave me the opportunity and I just took advantage of it and I never gave up. I didn't look like what is my position and what is not. I just wanted to get the job done, man.
So you was out hustling, you was eager to get it. You end up you have a family and kids and all that at a very young age, and you knew you had to provide for them, correct?
Absolutely.
But then you came across a stumble, like which a lot of people have in life, but some talk about it, some don't. But you actually you went to jail, right? You got incarcerated for a little bit.
Yeah, I did. You know, I was very young. I went to high school in here, so I learned a lot, and I've been through a lot, and I made it out of it.
Yeah, and then what did you get locked up for, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, high school stuff, you know, a little bit drug possession and a little bit fights, and you know, just being a young kid.
You got the cartel at a young age, baby. He was getting it.
No doubt.
Yeah, so that was like handlebars or something like that you was pushing?
Yes.
Oh yeah, you know, that was popping back in
the days, man.
Ooh, we ain't that right, baby? But man, and that's crazy. So after you went through that, like, and then by you being a refugee and coming over, even though it was brought through the UN and you had a social security number, did you have any problem with immigration?
Well, when I got locked up, yes, they're trying to deport me, but I didn't give up, man. And thanks to God and thanks to everybody that I faced that time in jail, because I learned a lot from the jail. I learned that what I was missing while I was free. You know what I mean? So I had watched everything coming in my face, my past, while I was sitting in the jail. And thanks God I got out, thanks to the judge, to the DA, and everybody else, especially my family, you know, that they didn't give up on me, my wife, my kids, my mom, my dad, man, the best people in my life.
But you could have got lost in there, man. They could have, you know, and it happens to so many people all the time where the woman may not even wait for you, or the man don't wait for the woman, or, you know, everybody, especially when you're doing those football numbers, right? So, I'm sorry.
Absolutely, man. The thing is, man, in the jail, you get a whole lot of opportunity to do a lot of things, but I just did not went to the wrong path. I grabbed my book, I grabbed my Bibles, and praying, and learning, and working out, a lot of push-ups, you know how we work out in the jail, man.
Yeah,
so
you got time to think and read, and you made sure you stay out of trouble, because if anything you could have done would have gave you more time in there, right?
Absolutely.
And more time away from your family and your loved ones, correct? So when you got out, right, you went back, they gave you a job back at Cricket, and you was doing your hustle, whatever, right? So I noticed, you know, that you wanted to step the game up, and you came to the owner about something. What was that about?
Absolutely. Actually, when I got out, my boss really helped me. You know, he got me a lawyer to get out, but the lawyer didn't do the right thing. You know, so he cheated on all of us. He took the money and he bounced. And but then my wife got me a lawyer. And then when I got out, I went back to my boss, because he was really there for me. You know, it doesn't matter, but he did come out from his pocket. So when I went up to him, I appreciated him. I said, thank you so much. And I told him that I'm gonna work, but I need to grow up. You know, I have learned so much from my boss, Omar. His name is Omar Bai, and her partner name is Sarah. Great people in my life, man. I learned a lot. They gave me a lot of opportunities, and I actually, you know, took opportunity of it, and I killed it, man.
Nice. And you found that right path, because most people, when they get the fast money, that's what they know, right? They don't want to change that up, or they go to jail, or they get incarcerated, and then they go right back to it because they become institutionalized, and that's what they know, right?
Yeah.
But you was able to bounce back from that mistake you made, right?
Back, I come out very strong. I straight up went to my boss. I tell him, man, it's time for me to, you know, step up. Either you gotta put me as a partner, or either I need to move on and learn something from different people. And I appreciate him big time, you know, but he's like, you know what, I'll give you partnership. So he just threw up to me 25% partnership.
Wow.
And from there, I moved on. I opened my own locations, my own business. And then I worked with him for 13 years of my life. I was loyal to this guy for 13 years, just like they were loyal to me, you know what I mean? They watch out for me as well. And then this is where I'm at. And then we finished that business with the happy ending, you know what I mean? And then I decided to open my own business, my own franchise, which is Lux Tavern, absolutely. And we have a big vision. We want to grow big. We want to do big in Texas, Houston, and then go all over the state, man.
Gotcha. So what's the best advice you could give a young entrepreneur? Even like, you know, you got your bartender girls right here. I'm pretty sure if they get in the business, they might want to own a restaurant one day, or own a bar, or even be like a director or manager of a Lux Tavern. What's the best advice to give somebody?
The best advice that I tell to myself, and I recommend it to everybody, is to don't give up. Whatever opportunity you get, man, focus on it. Focus on that mission and complete that mission. I know we have so much things going on in our life, but there is one thing important, that what we do for ourselves, or how much do we respect ourselves, and this is what it's all about. And that's why we have to be loyal. We have to be real to everybody. And I appreciate all my employees, my bartenders, my previous employees, you know. I always been a motivation for them, and I am a motivation, and I thank God for having such a personality. And
well, I got a question for you. This is to make the whole thing. What happens when you got a bartender that just loves to get drunk while she's serving alcohol? Or have you ever had a situation where a bartender actually got so drunk, and then she was back there, she got like Coyote Ugly, and she just hopped on the bar, started dancing? You ever experienced that?
I have.
She looked like she might have did that one time.
Nah,
I'm joking with you. Man.
Easy, she's one of the ones that doesn't drink, and I love this about her. And I don't drink myself neither so much, but I do party sometimes.
Yeah, like
Not
we all do.
Yes.
Some of us.
Yes, like we all do, you know, but I don't do it like every night, you know, even though I have the opportunity to pop each bottle that I can, but I'm not gonna do it because I'm focusing on my future and I'm focusing on my goals. And I do have people who's looking up to me, you know, and I cannot disappoint the world, or I cannot disappoint myself or my family, anybody that is around me, anybody who really supported me to be who I am. I cannot disappoint nobody, man, and I'm not one of them to give up.
Gotcha. I love that. Never give up. That's
Thank
the
you.
key
That's the
to
key.
being successful. So one last question, man. How do you feel about immigration right now? And how do you feel about the state of America?
Well, the state of America is the opportunity, man, and this is a dream, man, especially for the people who's overseas. And I do want this country to be great. The reason because there is a whole lot of million people outside this country that they have dreamed to come in this country and do something good for their lives, that they don't have this opportunity over there. And also another thing, that people are in this country, they have so much opportunity to do better for themselves, but if they're not gonna do it, that's their fault. You cannot blame the government, you cannot blame nobody, man, because nobody really do nothing for nobody but what you do for yourself. And that's, I think, important, that you have to observe yourself and you have to know who you are and what you want. You know?
Well, with that being said, you can't explain how not to be successful, but you can explain how to be successful. And this man right here, Max, is showing that in every move that he makes. I am Prince Duwa, aka the Melanated King, and you are now watching Royal Nation TV.
Yes, thank you so much, Dua, for coming and giving me your time and taking my interview. It's a blessing, and hopefully we're gonna go big, man. We're gonna have, you know, the whole world, man. The whole world is watching us, and they will watch us, you know. I appreciate you, Dua,
Man,
for
appreciate
making
you,
this
man.
happen, bro. Straight love, man.
1, 2, 3, and we out.
Good.